little garage.
Yep.
Tesla.
Oh, you got a Tesla?
Yeah, I don't think it's worth it though. I think I made a mistake with that.
Check out this bad boy.
I haven't. Huh? Dude, yeah.
Man.
The one thing I miss.
What?
Is being on a podcast with you.
Ah, Tim, we gotta run one, man.
I know, but when I was there the one time, I was too drunk and I felt like I fucked up.
But isn't there? There's a recording of it. Hang on, let me find it. Have you seen it? Have you seen it or not?
No, I have. And I was like, oh God, I was a mess.
I haven't. You know what? I never listen to my podcasts. There's too many of them. I never listen to them. I love the fact that they're there, and one day when I'm retired...
You should do them again. You should create that thing again. You know?
Whenever I get started, some shit happens and I get banned from the bar.
We start, you drive the podcast, and I'll, do the first one. We'll talk about what the fuck ever. And then that could maybe, fuck Joe Rogan. He's a cunt bag. All those dickheads. Like, I think we can have better conversations.
I know, because Joe is a sycophant.
Hey, you know what? I couldn't not have said it better.
Oh, how's it going, man? Yeah, let's go. Let's get started. So you're doing some great stuff, aren't you?
Let's talk about aliens and
Ah, dude, have you seen that track on the video of the fucking... Hey, Jamie, pull that up for me. Pull it up. Jamie, hey, is that real? Is that real? Like, what do you think, Professor so-and-so of so-and-so? Do you think that's real? Like, he's a fucking thinking man's animal, but he's still an animal.
Any fucking moron that has no clue about reality to make a fucking platform some idiot. It's like, sure, I get it, but,
Oh, man, I know. Look, I like him. I got attracted to him, but after watching him for a while, I was like, there's something wrong here.
Yeah. I like his long form, sure. Have a 3-hour conversation.
Yeah. Yeah.
But don't have a 3-hour conversation with Donald Trump.
I know. Have it with someone who's normal.
Yeah.
Don't have it with these fucking celebrities that you're trying to show off and show your dick and like, look, I got Donald Trump. Fuck off, Joe. Talk to the guy down the street.
Right. Don't have a guy on the show that is saying like, oh, I believe that aliens landed in my backyard and now I'm gonna, like, fucking, are you kidding me?
I know, man.
Bigfoot?
And the thing is, whoever's sitting in the seat, he sucks up to him, man. But then...
No, exactly.
But he does have his moments where he stands his ground. He does.
True.
But he leads with kissing ass.
No, but I believe you would not do that.
I'd do the opposite. I'd bruise him with an ego punch first.
Oh, yes, you would.
I'd be like, if I was sitting with Joe, if Joe was on my show, here's what I'd do. I'd be like, Joe, sit down. First of all, shut the fuck up. You don't speak when I'm speaking. Now, I know you got a little dick with all those steroids you've had. And maybe it's affected your brain. But I have one question for you, Mr. Joe. You're sitting in front of me and you're looking very, very fancy with your tight t-shirt and your big muscles. But you're missing something. You're missing your hat. Where's your tinfoil hat, Joe? Where's your tinfoil hat? Here, I made one for you. Here. Now, can we now start the show, Mr. Joe Rogan?
I'm reaching around for anything that looks like it, but I don't have it, but yeah.
Here's my tinfoil hat. It's got an eye on it. You know?
You've been wearing that forever. I love it.
Man, Everyone says, oh, facial recognition, we're getting filmed by the government. Yeah, we are. Like, what are you going to do about it? Nothing. You can't do anything about it. So, why don't we just accept that we're being filmed?
Here's the government.
Hey,
Film that bitch.
hey, you're not going to like what I have to say. I was not welcome into your country because I lied.
I heard. I've been keeping up with you, bro.
But you know what, Tim? Trump's right. He's right. He doesn't want even a shred of dishonesty of people coming into his country.
No, he doesn't. He just wants people that want him. That's all.
That's not true, because I walked into the fucking airport wearing a red hat that said Trump.
Yeah, but
If that was the case, they would have rolled out the red carpet. I put that hat on. I bought that hat, Tim. I bought that hat with that intention, but it's not the way it is.
Hang on. Can I talk? Because I love you, Josh. You had a crime. Well, let me say this. A crime in Budapest. So that is what didn't allow you in. It wasn't because you were like pro-MAGA or not MAGA.
Hang on a sec, Tim. Let me speak for a moment. I have to correct you. It's not why I wasn't let in. I am the one with the conversation with them. I know. It wasn't that I had a crime. It was that I lied about it. They said, quote unquote.
You think the MAGA thing trumped anything had
Wait.
anything to do with that? I don't think so.
It is his policy. We'll blame him when we say, oh, he rejected me because of a stupid crime that I didn't mention. But the fault is on me, man. I should have just been honest, because you know what they said? Try again in 6 months. Go for the 6-month visa where you sit and have an interview at your consulate first, one-on-one, so we see and meet you face to face. And then you can get 6 months. But next time, tell the truth, because if you said that you had a crime, we would have let you in. We would have let you in.
Because you didn't tell them.
I didn't disclose. But it's not like because I didn't think I was arrested. Look, I fucked up.
You didn't think about it like.
Yeah, but that's the thing. I'm part of a privileged few who America have allowed to come into the country just by filling out a 10 questionnaire form. And if I fuck that up, that's on me. I fucked that privilege up.
You were in like Thailand. You were like fucking petting elephants.
Yeah, I know, but like I needed America would have wiped me out. America would have wiped me out. I'm glad I didn't get in there, because I was not having the best of luck with money.
You've already experienced shit that no American can ever even think about. The last thing you want to do right now is come to America.
I mean, you're there. My friends are there. This is the thing. Most Americans I meet have become good friends. Now, if you're all in America, how the fuck am I hanging out with my friends, Tim? How come I'm not at your place having a fucking mushrooms fest with you? I can't, because that's the thing. You're there. If I could take you guys out of America, that would be half my problem solved. But I want to see the Grand Canyon. I want to see Colorado. I want to see the coastline of...
So I hiked with Carla down to the bottom of the Grand Canyon.
Bro, I would love that.
And then walked back up, and we were almost dead.
How are your knees?
Dude. Oh, awful. We had to leave people behind.
You left people behind? Did you send someone back for him? Did you at least send a helicopter back for him?
And dude, I ate a pile of French fries. When I got to the top, that was the best French fries I've ever eaten.
Really?
Salt. Yeah, because out of my body.
Oh yeah, true. Wow.
God, I sweated everything out. And me and Carla got to the top. We're like, got there. We went to the first shitty restaurant we can find. And I was like, I just need salty French fries. And oh my God.
Man, how is Carla? So you guys are spending some time apart, same as me and Yaz. We're not doing very good at all.
I think we're in the same spot that way.
Really?
We're both doing well, you know. You know,
You're not together. You're not a team.
we're still together. We talk every night.
Are you a team?
We are a team.
Well, Yaz and I are anything but. We should be a team, and if we are, we're unstoppable. But she doesn't. She underestimates me. She doesn't get me. She doesn't listen to me. She doesn't trust me. How do you be a partner with someone like that? How do you be a partner with someone who doesn't trust you, who underestimates you?
I know Jasmine. I know her because I met her and we hung out together. She's a smart individual. Extremely smart.
She's so smart, she's stupid.
But at the same time, so are we.
That's the thing. She thinks she's the smartest person in the room. She might be good at numbers.
Yeah, but you know what? As men, I realize this as I get older. You gotta listen to those people. Because you and I, listen, I don't know, we're children.
You know what? I would rather be a child with an imagination than a robot without one.
Yeah, but Jasmine is a fucking... I can see it.
I know, man. I know. She's the epitome of what a woman wants to be. Tough, smart, strong.
She's also like, she could be divorced on her own and be successful.
You don't know her like I do.
I do not. So that's
Here's Yasmin in a nutshell. Who's the baddest man on the planet, in your opinion? Like, toughest.
Like toughest? What do you mean?
Like, scariest, physically toughest man on the planet, in your opinion. Quickly.
I'm gonna think of a bunch of them, but
Just
maybe,
throw a name out there.
Joshua Burns.
Ah, for fuck's sake, that doesn't work like that.
I'm kidding. I'm just kidding. But
Let's say Joe Rogan. Let's say Joe got drunk at Hoff.
Okay. Let me say. Okay, I'll go with you. Anderson Silva. He's a UFC fighter. He's my best.
I knew you were gonna say that.
Fighter ever.
The scariest man I know is also called Anderson. He's from Brazil, and he has a mohawk this tall, a black eye tattooed, a face tattooed with a skull, and they call him the zombie punk of Camden. He's my frenemy. Anyway, his name's Anderson. Anyway, this guy, imagine he's drunk at Hoff. He's from Brazil, yeah. Who's from?
Yeah, so is Anderson Silva.
It must be Silva, yeah, of course, Silva. It must be a Brazilian thing, Anderson. Anyway, I'll send you this guy's account, like his Insta. You'll be freaked out. Anyway, imagine Anderson's drunk at Hoff. Hello, buddy. And Yasmin takes him outside and folds him. Do you know what I mean by folding someone?
Hang on, go back.
So Anderson's at Hoff House. He's had a few drinks. He's pinched a girl on the bum. And Leandro's complained to Yasmin because she's there. This is a scenario, yeah? And then Yasmin folds him. Do you know what folding someone is?
I thought you said sorry.
No.
I thought you said followed him.
No. Fold you fold someone.
Oh, okay, yeah. context.
Well, he's being this Anderson in this situation is being a douchebag at the bar. And Leo complains to Yaz. Yaz, this guy is he's touching a girl's ass in the corner. He's a big American fighter, but we need to cut him off. We need to cut him off. Of course, Leo's too much of a ball of scrotum to do it. So if I'm not there, Yaz walks in and she folds him without laying a single finger on him. She uses this, and she's this big, and she's that smart. That's the thing.
You're a good this person.
I know. Better than her.
And what is she gonna? Well, at the same time, you're physically, you can handle your own, not her.
That's the difference. You see, when you talk about Yaz being what she is, she'll fold that person verbally, happily, and that person will be folded. This Anderson won't be able to do shit to Yasmin. If it was me, he'd beat the shit out of me. But I'd be spitting.
You would probably talk your way down to where it didn't become physical.
You know me so well. But
I know you well.
But here's the thing with Yaz. When she comes home and turns the light off to go to bed, and this is true about her, she'll lie in bed. If she's alone, she'll lie in bed and start having anxiety attacks about the monsters under the bed. She's a bit of an idiot genius. She believes in monsters.
Like, literally? Do you?
I eat monsters for breakfast. So, a guy who eats monsters for breakfast is Yasmin's most valuable asset.
Do you believe it? Like, let's go down the line.
Say again?
Do you believe that how about the Loch Ness monster?
I
Do you
wish.
think that exists?
I wish it exists.
I do too, but it doesn't.
It doesn't. But like aliens, yes, they exist, but they're not here. They don't
No,
like.
they don't. You know, they don't even.
What are you talking about, Tim? You reckon all those planets got nothing on them?
Exactly.
Fuck off! You reckon we're a miracle?
You know what? I am happy to believe that we are the only planet in the universe that has human beings.
But that doesn't work like that, Tim. You just need to put a ball a certain distance from a ball of fire, and life will happen.
No, it doesn't.
Okay, why? How? What is your argument? What is your argument that if on another solar system, and it's perfectly, the odds are there, that there is another Earth that sits just in the Goldilocks zone, and there's photosynthesis that happens. It's a scientific fact. When the sun is there and the planet is there, photosynthesis. How does photosynthesis not happen in the conditions that when it's made? When you have photosynthesis, you have plants. When you have plants, you have water. When you have water and plants, you have oxygen. When you have oxygen, you have cells that suck in that oxygen and grow legs and walk out of the sea and then become animals. We would have human beings in other planets.
I'm already ahead of all.
All right, come on.
So this is the deal. Think about the universe is 14 point whatever billions years old. Correct.
Yeah.
Can we stand there?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm going to do this incrementally so we don't get lost.
This is a podcast. I should be recording. Let me record.
I'll shut up until you tell me. I thought you were doing it the whole time.
I was. I am.
You sneaky bitch.
All right, now, Tim.
So here we go.
What? So how? So it's incrementally explain yourself because you gotta fucking explain yourself, pal.
I do. So the universe is basically 14
Billions.
Years old.
Oh, yeah, we know that.
Okay. The Earth is about. Okay, when I say the Earth, I mean the solar system
Yeah.
is about 4.5
Billion, yeah. So about half the age of the universe. Or more than half the age, yeah.
Less than half of the age.
What's your point, Tim?
1/3.
What's your point, Tim? What's your point, Tim?
So my point is that it took maybe, I don't know, a flash of a second in time for intelligence to evolve.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, no, Tim. All right, I know where you're going with this. We continue.
So what I'm saying is,
I'm miles ahead of you, by the way.
there may have been intelligences in the past that have come about and died, come about and died.
Yeah.
Come about and died.
Yeah.
Yeah, that does not mean that those intelligent lives are around
Now, but
that
he,
have the ability to just suddenly fly across the universe, come to Earth, and say hi.
come on, Tim. It's not that simple. First of all,
I don't think it is. Yeah, it is that simple.
all right, can I retort?
Of course.
You're right. That actually means that there is more intelligent life out there. However, we are still so far away from each other that even if a human species, because I do believe there might be variations slightly, but I do believe if,
Every species would grow up to be looking like a you.
yeah, pretty much, because like that's how life works. It's called cause and effect. If you have a planet billions of years away and it sits exactly, what are the odds? But the odds are pretty good because there's that many of them, that it sits exactly from the distance of our sun from its sun, and
How long would it take for them to get to here?
it's impossible. It's impossible for them to. Space is just too big to have aliens contact each other. It's too big. They are out there, Tim, but no one has made the technology to reach that distance. Otherwise, we'd know it by now. And
But neither have they.
exactly,
So we'll never contact each other.
exactly, but it doesn't mean they're not there.
I mean, you and me, I'm talking to you from Australia. That's easy.
Tim, when you do IO, you meet them.
Sure.
Because you travel in a realm where there is no such thing as distance and time.
Right, but you cannot distinguish time. Time from space is the same fucking thing.
That's the rub, as they say.
Exactly that.
But,
I've never heard that,
but, there is out there a solar system where there are two planets in the same distance from the sun. Do you think those two guys would be talking to each other? Of course. If Mars was closer to Earth.
It's the same reason why you and I are talking to each other.
Exactly, but it doesn't mean that we're the only. Your argument is we're the only ones, right?
Right, but we're talking now, if you want to have this conversation, we're talking about the distance of galaxies. We wouldn't be having this conversation. It would take 7 minutes for my words to get to you.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. We couldn't. Distance is the thing. Distance and time is the thing. But
Space and
yes, but it doesn't mean they're not there, Tim. By your reckoning, if you're saying, I think we actually agree on the same thing. I think we have the same kind of agreement here. But I think here's the thing: you led with we're the only ones. No, we're not. But you're right in. We will never find out. We're the only ones that matter to us because it's impossible to reach the other ones. We're going to have to wait for death for that. So what's the rush? And by the way, there's a song by one of my favorite bands called The Drones, and the song's called Shut Down, S-E-T-I. You know what S-E-T-I is? The search for extraterrestrial life. It's the satellite that's looking for aliens. SETI. Search for extraterrestrial. Now, the song's called Shut It Down. Shut Down SETI. Why? Because. Why would you broadcast our name to the universe where technology doesn't mean higher moral standards?
Well, the bottom line is we've already been doing that for fucking a century.
Yeah, but that's a drop within 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 a drop of an ocean.
We've already, fucking, what do you call it? Fucking, Adam's family is already in the universe broadcasting out.
Yeah, but again, what are the odds of it ever being picked up? Ever?
You can't bring it back.
Yeah, but I know, but with the alien, look, they're not coming. If they did, they would have.
Well, they're not coming because they don't exist.
No, they do exist. They just can't get here.
I disagree.
Your premise is right, but it doesn't match your conclusion. It doesn't mean they don't exist. It means they exist. They just can't get here, and we can't get there.
They exist, but they exist in another universe.
Yeah, which is fine.
Yeah, but that universe does not connect to us.
Exactly.
To me.
So why bother?
They don't exist.
Exactly. But on that reckoning, in that reckoning, for me, that reckoning is Palestine doesn't exist either. It's too far from my world. This is my world, Phillip Island. Phillip Island, I can see. Tim.
Let me throw kind of a thing to you. Horizon, right? When you're a ship, you can't see over a horizon, right?
Yeah.
Because the Earth is curved.
Yeah.
Unless you're a flat Earth.
Yeah. You can't see over the curve. Yeah.
I believe the universe is that way, where the space and time is so stretched in a way that we are in a bubble.
Yeah. That's a really cool theory. I like that idea that the universe is a bubble because everything eventually comes full circle.
And you gotta think about it aside from three-dimensional space. Yes.
You know what it is? It's a balloon.
It is a balloon.
Because it's getting bigger and bigger and everything's getting further and further away. And one day...
And your point of view cannot see over the curve. And we just have to accept that and be, whatever.
Hey, can I let you in on a little secret?
Of course. And
Once upon a time, everything was one, right?
singularity.
Yeah. And then when the Big Bang happened, it exploded and everything started spreading out, right? Wait, let me finish. Let me finish, Tim. This is important. Let me finish. And then you can jump in. You ready? In that billions of years of time when everything was one and then everything started to expand and everything started to form and then the planets formed and then all of that, long 6 billion years before Earth even had a fucking ground to stand on, there were planets. There were solar systems. And guess what? Yes, they were. Yes, they were. A day before Earth became Earth, there was a planet somewhere in the universe. We know that. Now, here's the difference, Tim. Listen to me. Listen to me. Once upon a time, things were closer. Once upon a time, there was enough. Because you said, look at the human, look at life on Earth on the time scale of the universe. Life on Earth, intelligent life. The intelligent life is like this much of time in the whole universe. Compared to this is when now this could have happened here and here and here and here and here. And the thing is, back then things were closer. So people could contact each other. But they went to war. And so they killed each other. And so the universe said, no, you can't be neighbors. We gotta separate you. And that's why the universe expands. We're meant to be isolated. We're meant to be isolated. We can't have neighbors.
Can I reel this back? Can I reel it back?
Go ahead.
Like a fishing reel?
Fucking reel us in, buddy. Reel us in. This is the best conversation about aliens I've ever heard, by the way.
Well, I'm not even talking about aliens. I was talking about a universe. You can throw aliens like fucking like apple seeds on.
Fuck off. Fuck off. We started the conversation with we're the only ones in the fucking universe. I'm like, there's aliens out there. And you're like, no. That's how this conversation started, Tim.
You know what? All I gotta say is I love you.
Oh, I love you too, Timothy.
But I will finish the conversation.
We gotta wait. Let's put a pin in it until I come to Atlanta. How about that?
Yeah, but I don't know when that's gonna happen. I think this conversation is more important.
Well, then next time we talk
about the universe.
About the universe. When we talk next, it's incumbent upon you to say, hey, Joker, how about that universe?
I don't call you Joker.
Why not? You used to.
Josh.
Alright, my closest friends call me Josh.
You're Josh to me.
Good. My closest friends can call me what they like. They have options. But strangers don't have an option. Strangers call me Joker.
I'm not a stranger.
I know. That's why you can call me Joshua. But not Josh. Josh I hate. I fucking hate Josh.
I mean, I love it.
Josh has a connotation. Josh is douchey.
To be honest with you, your fucking Joker thing is so fucking cool.
I know. Everyone loves the Joker. Everyone loves the Joker.
I love it.
Me too. That's why I do it.
I feel close enough to you to believe that I get to be your buddy and have that at the same time.
Yeah, heaps of people can, Tim. Heaps of people can. Like, some of my closest friends love Joker because they understand what he is. He's a putsy. He's a fall guy.
They can go suck a bunch of dicks. It's all good. Whatever.
Hey, don't speak about. Hey, don't talk about my wife like that.
My deal is that I like you as a friend. It doesn't matter if you're Joker or you're Josh.
Thank you. You just judge me on my personality, my actions. That's what people should do. Instead of judging me with the fucking face, 100%. And the cunts who do judge me with the face, like my mum, like my wife, like the rest of Budapest, they can eat a dick.
I'm with you.
Yeah, judge me on my actions. Eat a dick. When Chase, my brother, says, "Oh, the makeup's back on," or whom, when my sister says, "Oh, he's got the makeup on," fuck you, you shallow cunts.
And you know what? You're one of the most talented people I've ever run across in my life.
That's high praise coming from someone who works in Hollywood. Thank you, Tim.
You know what I mean?
Anyway, I gotta go, man. I gotta get some shit done. I'm working like a whore.
Don't forget that.
I already know it in my blood, so I don't have to remember. Alright. Alright, Tim. Alright, Tim. Where are the mushrooms, Tim? Where are the mushrooms at?
I heard him already. You're gonna have to, we'll talk about that years from now.
Oi, where's Cody? Quickly, and how's Paul? Quick update. When are they gonna make my graphic novel into an animation of the prequel of the Heath Ledger's Joker? When are they doing that?
All I gotta tell you right now is keep up your talent.
Will do.
Never forget your talent. You're probably, you can look around, probably one of the most talented human beings I've ever met in my life.
Heard it here first, folks. But you know what? You know what the tragedy is? This talented person, for all he's been trying his whole life, he is broke. He has no money.
Shut up. Fuck all them.
I've got no money. I can't make money.
You're more talented than everyone.